Hi guys, welcome back to Tolkien 2 with me, Sid, and for a brief moment earlier it looked like it was going to be the end of the series because my world corrupted and I had an absolute bastard of a job getting it back up and running. But yeah, we're here, we're running, albeit not hugely fast. There's a whole load of saving going on in the background I can see in the logs. So hopefully my FPS is fairly reasonable, but we'll see how we go. So, since last time, I have set this up ready. We've got the teleposer. This is where I want to put my node. The node is complete. It is finished cooking. Let me just show you what I've done outside back, because I've made another 3 of these witchery altars. And if we come out here, I've kind of dug back into the cliff here a bit. I need to bush this up a little bit. And I've marked out the 3 witchery circles. So if you're not familiar with witchery circle magic, you have a heart rune in the middle. Then there's 3 blocks out. There's a, what's that going to be, 7 diameter circle. Then there's 7 or 9, 11 diameter, and then a 15 diameter circle where the runes would go with this chalk. And your heart rune would go here. So yeah, and then you draw your circles around depending on what ritual you wanted to do. Now there are several ways you can set up your altar, and ideally in an ideal world you want as much nature and greenery around this thing as possible. So these 2 walls probably not ideal at the moment, so I'm thinking that here would be a good point to have our witchery altar. We can move that light there, but eventually we get a witchery altar. We can see it's got 987 power naturally, and you should see little green motes of light flying into it from all the variety of nature that is already in the area, because this is quite a, a verdant area. So yeah, we can increase the power on that, which we'll come back to, but let me show you the node, because the node, I'm quite proud of the node. It's not huge, but it's not unimpressive. It's quite a happy little node. It's quite fat and full, and he's eating all of his brother nodes. Cannibals, these nodes. So what we've got is we've got the node here. You can see you've got air 71, 18 auto, 18 aqua, 30 ignis, 17 pedito, 19 terra, 6 herba, 11 fabrico, 5 permutatio, 5 motus, and 4 mortis. So, gimme. Let's send it inside where it belongs. Now, at the moment, of course, if I were to move another node in there, it would start bullying that node again, exactly the way we had it set up out here. So, in this version of Thorncraft, you have to stabilize your nodes. So let me just get this teleposer. Thank you. Teleposer. Boot on and teleposition focus. So, but here it is. This is where he's going to live. So what we need to do is we need to make, first off, where are we? Artifice? No, thaumaturgy. We could make an advanced node stabilizer. There's no great need for us to do that. So we can make a node stabilizer, and this is just a arcane workbench job. Gold ingot, piston, 2 blocks of quartz, and 2 arcane stone blocks with some night ore. So we are going to need to get some night ore going, and we are going to need to get all those ingredients together. The other thing we will need is a, what's this called? It is a node transducer, which reminds me of the Rocky Horror Show. The transducer will seduce you. Yes, many years since I've been to that, and for those who want to know whether I dressed up to go, that's for me to know and for you guys to find out. But yeah, again, it's fairly basic stuff in there, quite a lot of essentia, and we will possibly want to get some of these guys going as well, these relays, which are fairly cheap. And then finally we may want to get one of these going, which uses a couple of great wood rods, and so again some more of these. So I am going to pull together everything we need for this. this light is going to have to go, but we'll worry about that later. And once I've got that all together, I will be right back. Okay, so we should be good, I think. We've got, I think, everything we need. So that is quartz, piston, nitor, and sticks with a buttload of stuff. Vis, essential, whatever you want to call it. So, I've completely just forgotten what it was. Gold at the top, that was it. So we have gold at the top. I need 2 of these, which I've only got 1 piston. Alright, I'll get this laid out, and I'll go and grab the piston quick. Gold, quartz at the top, and 2 nitor, and as I say, a buttload of V. So we'll just leave that there. I'll go and grab the second piston. That should be enough to do those. I will need to then pop to town and charge my wand, unfortunately. Once we've got this, of course, we won't have to. Piston. Oh, I've got a... You know what? Every time I put an extension into this AE network, I forget. I've done it. I do it in every bloody game. I've got a terminal there. I'm running up and down like an idiot here, and I don't need to. So 1 and a 2. So that's our node stabilizer. So let's get one of those down to start off with, and that's going to go there. And these, I mean, I've always loved Stormcraft for its graphical effects, but it just gets better and better every time. Every release that comes out, we get this brilliant. Let me just get you out of the way, because I'm going to need that. You're going to brake for me? Come on. This candle's really tough. Thank you. And let me just F7. We do need some illumination around this area, so let me put that there. That's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. F7 back off. So my wand is now a little bit shy on certain V's. So we do need to run off to town, charge it up at the Mages Guild, and while we're there, see what freebies they got for us. And maybe see them. I don't know whether you can get any quests from these guys. It might be worthwhile checking them out. What the hell did I just do? Oh dear. Derpy derp derp. Let's go to the Mages Guild this time. I feel like I just got on a number 7 bus and got off of where I got on again. Right, what you got for me, guys? Anything? Come on. Gimme. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What do you give me? Oh, balance shard. That's nice. I need one of those. Pretty much everything else is fairly standard. So let us just charge this wand up. I might as well charge this one while I'm here. So I'm going to let that charge. I don't suppose. Yeah, you're just going to talk to me about kingdoms and stuff, aren't you? And I mean, I could pinch this one, to be honest, but I'm not going to, because it kind of feels a little bit, well, it feels a hell of a lot cheaty, if I'm being brutally honest. So yeah, anyway, we've just got to go and charge these up, and I will see you back at the base, ready to continue with our thaumatological experimentation. So see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. I've recharged that wand, I've recharged that wand. We are ready to do our thing with the transducer. So it's node stabilizer, nitor, blocks of redstone, comparator, and iron, 32 of each. So we'll use this cheap thing here, cheap wand. Iron will have a nitor and a comparator, and that will give us the transducer. While we're at it, take the balance shard those guys gave me at the Mages Guild, and we'll make a couple of these Vis relays. Now I confess I borrowed a couple. I know, I'm a bad boy. And the last thing is this, which is 2 great wood rods, and that's just great wood logs like that. So let's go and get some 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those done. Now hopefully this cheap wand will hold out. Great wood wand, Vis relay, and 2 iron. Insufficient for that one. I thought that might be the case. Get one of those and we'll have you back. Bum. Come here. So this thing here is just a normal node. We could charge off it as normal, but what we want to do is we want to place the node transducer above it. Now that will do nothing until it gets a redstone signal, which you could do anyway, but I think the redstone block is probably the best. And what we should start to see here is you can see the V's is rapidly draining out of all of this node. So it's all draining, going away. There's going to be no V's left in there whatsoever. And once that has drained, the node will attempt to stabilize, and it will try and become a stable node, for want of a better word. So eventually, we're there, we're going down, it's doing its thing, it's going down. And then we've got to wait a little while, and eventually, as I say, this will stabilize out and become useful to us. So once this is stabilized, you do not want to break. Oh god, it's getting me off to death. So you can see this is stabilized out. It's lost quite a few of those trace elements, but it has got 4s and 5s and 8s of all the others, and this is an energized aura node. So let us place this on here. Oops. And maybe we'll put a relay here, and maybe a relay here, and we should see that that is now hooked up. Now you don't, the graphic apparently is a bit glitchy, but if we pop that in there, you can see that this is now charging straight off of this, and this is in I think centivs, hundredth of a V per second or per tick. So yeah, that gives us a reasonable way of keeping ones up charged, and I'll pop that one in later. And we can also use this to power other Thaumcraft machines. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. That kind of works really well. So I'm going to clean my inventory a little bit, get rid of some of the crap that we don't need, like all of that, and definitely that. And let's think about what we're going to do next. Now, last episode we had a play around with the witchery mod, and we got to here. So the next thing it wants is a poppet shelf and a puppet. Now, poppet shelf is quite expensive, as I recall. The puppet itself is quite cheap. Needs a bone needle, string, some wool and some Spanish moss. Now the bone needle is bone and flint, gives you 8. Everything else is pretty much standard stuff. The Spanish moss we may have got from the majors, but we have. Excellent. So we'll take that and we'll go and plant it somewhere. Now this stuff will grow like Billy. I'm going to just, if it's night time, I'm going to see, yeah, I'm going to sleep this rain off, because of all the noises in the world, Minecraft rain is right up there with kids crying on the bus. Now I think there's a witch out here. I can see on the mini-map a witchy poos just down there. Where are you, witchy poos? You're somewhere. Come here. Gotcha. I knew you was there. That is, let me just, I don't think that's hungry, but I'm going to scan it just to be on the safe side. I'm fairly certain it wasn't hungry. Oh, it's there. I've already got my scanny thing out. No, it's normal. It was just that water flow here was making me understandably nervous about having a hungry node right next to my base. Right. So, Spanish moss. Let's go and plant this stuff, because this stuff... What the hell? Oh, that was a very, very deep hole right next to my witchery altar. Right. Spanish moss. Let's get some of this. This stuff grows like it's going out of fashion. I mean, seriously, it is probably one of the fastest it just goes nuts. Now, do I have anywhere about my personage a can of watering? Not there. Is it in my AE system? Let's find out. No, you know what? I know I had one. I'm absolutely positive I had one. So if it's not there, and it's not in my AE system, and it's not in my backpack, it's definitely not in my ender chest. Is it over here? Apparently not. Oh well, no worries, we'll live. Right, we'll continue on without that, because as I say, that Spanish moss will grow pretty quickly anyway. So yeah, we got that going. So, well, we will have that going in a moment. I should put some pressure plates on that as well, just to make life a bit easier. Let's get rid of you. Need to light this up a little bit more in keeping with the area. And you probably need to go as well, don't you, my friend? Oh, yes you do. There we go. Right, so I'm going to wait for the Spanish moss to grow. I may make a watering can, I may not. We need to do the poppet and the poppet shelf. Now the poppet shelf, as I say, a bit more expensive. A tuned stone, nether brick, green wool. Now tuned stone is made with a whiff of magic, diamond and a lava bucket. And a whiff of magic, we have to use the witch's oven with rowan saplings to get that. So I am going to have to do some more rowan wood, because I've only got like the 1 and those 7. Chop them down, probably get attacked by Ents frequently, and yeah, I'll need some bone meal, won't I? Let's see if we can't get an Ent to come and play this time, actually. Bony mealy, and diamonds ain't a problem, but the Ents will be. Let me just plant you there. Grow, and now usually it plays a sound effect when one comes, but it's not doing it right now. Why are you not picking up? Oh, probably because you're trapped up there. Right, well, we'll let this despawn. I'm going to continue digging a few of these things, and I will come back if an Ent spawns, just so we can say we've seen one. I don't think it'll be long to get one. They're normally not that rare. So, see you in a mo. Well, amazingly, no Ents. So let's just see. I need 4 whiffs of magic. I've kept 4 saplings just so I've got a reserve. And there's 1. So we need 4 whiffs of magic. We've got. I need a pair of shears actually. If I've not got a pair in my pack, I have shears. Sounds like a toast, doesn't it? Shears. Yeah. So you can see this stuff does grow fairly rapidly. It's not. I mean, it's not wildfire rapidly, but it is pretty quick. And we can get you while we're at it. That'll just leave those 3 in place, and they'll spread again, no problem. But we've got 4, which is enough for a couple of poppets. We need some. Right, let's do bone and flint. So we need a bone and a flint. and that will give us 8 of those. We need some string. Oh, we've got plenty. Right, let me just go pop it now. Let me try that. Pop it, pop you in there. Want one. Well, I'm out of wool anyway. So Spanish moss can go back in, that can go back in, and we've got the poppet. So, oh man, we're getting tons of that stuff. We need buckets of lava and diamonds. So I need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and 4 buckets of lava. Do I have any more buckets? I have a bucket of water, which will soon be emptied out and become a bucket of lava. Perfect. Right. Go away. You are a water bucket, aren't you? So why you no go? Thank you. Right, I should be able to get my lava down. Whoa. Man, the happy slappers are about. I can probably just grab it here actually. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Perfect. Really must do something about those slimes. I mean, I suppose I could stick a magnum torch or something up there. That would solve the problem adequately. So we've got those. So we should be able to go bucket of lava, diamond, whiff of magic, and that will give us, let me just stick all of that in. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Brilliant. So the poppet shelf, what else did we need for a poppet shelf? Poppet shelf. Now these have got one useful function which people often don't realise, and they act as chunk loaders. They only load one chunk, but whatever chunk, if you ever want to just load one chunk, these will do the trick. So we need nether brick and green wool. We don't have green wool. So let's have a look. Cactus green, we don't have any cactus green. Let me just rectify that quickly. Oh, come on, surely one of these furnaces. There we go. Cactus green, nether brick, and those. That'll do us, I think. We just need to dye a wool, and we will have the poppet shelf and be one quest further down the road. So we've got one wool, white of the white variety gives us a green wool. So now we can go pop it, not poop it. Not unless you make it bad anyway. Okay, and bang, poppet shelf. That should give us everything we need to complete. Manuals, are you going to take those off me again? Gives us tag lock kits, water protection poppets, fire protection poppets, and a reward bag. You did, didn't you? You took the poppet shelf off me, you git. It gave us a greater reward bag, which gives us a whole load of glass. What's the recipes for that? Oh, hang on, I can't do it from there, can I? Extra trees. I don't know how you get them. So you can all go in, and let's see what's next on the witchery line. Brewing. So it wants redstone soup. I apparently must have already had one. And it wants a kettle. Lava, water, and mutandis. Now these are new. I've not seen these before. Okay, kettle. Kettle is an attuned stone, sticks. Easy peasy. Let's get that done. Thing is, you kind of go through these magical quests. Are going, oh, easy, that's an easy one, blah blah blah, and then it goes, right, you thought that was easy? Here, make the god staff from Kami. And you're like, I beg your pudding. Okay, attuned. Tuned stone, bang, make, done. Okay, so kettle. is that. Oh, we need a cauldron first. Let's do that then. Could have sworn I'd pick one of those up in a dungeon, but obviously not. There's our kettle. Are you a crafting or a manual sub? Nope, you have got it. Pick one of those. We get all of that stuff. So that gives us this quest line, and then we're into Mystic Branch. Now I do need to get an Ent for that, so I'm going to have to chop down trees to deliberately get this, I think. Mystic Branch. Let us mutandis. Oh, what do we get? An epic reward bag. Iron Amulet of Repair, Stone Ring of Seeing, and 12. Right, what do you do? You repair other items when held. Are you? Or is it a case of you repair that when I'm holding it? Well, we can hold it for a while. This is night vision when used. Oh, right, so it's 2-minute night vision with a durability. And it repairs, presumably. Yep. Oh, that's done a repair job there. So if I were to put you down, will you repair that? Well, we'll give it a hold, see what happens. And these are speed boost when equipped, protection 5. Otherwise, no. Oh yeah, it did. It repaired that. Brilliant. 2 of those, and you would be sorted, wouldn't you? Okay, get rid of that and that. So what does this do? I don't know. I'm unsure as to what those are doing. If you've got any idea, let me know, because I am completely lost on those. Right, what else is there? Oh, we're doing this Mystic Branch. That was the Mystic Branch. So, doesn't tell us how to get it. Interesting. How do you get a Mystic Branch? Does the Poppy's potion serve, but imagine you hold control. What's the way to go? Find the biggest one. The crooked old thing can do what? Find the biggest one. I'm going to have to look that up, because that looks fairly bizarre, to say the least. I'm just going to stick most of this away for now. Yeah, you can. Well, I would do, but I've filled my AE system up again. Let me check how long I've been going, and I'm going to do a quick research on that Mystic Branch, and I will be right back. Okay, we need to kill this fella. I've been sat here chopping down trees to kind of get one of these to come. They are quite tough, 200 hit points. Hey, God, no. Oh, that was bound to happen eventually. Wasn't it, really? Fortunately, I packed my thermostatic harness. Thermostatic harness. So, oh well. We got what we needed anyway, which was the twig. Let me just take that off. I also need to chop down the rest of this, which is a good chance of getting another. They weren't coming for the rowan trees at all. I chopped down about 5 and not a single end. First hawthorn, bang, we had Ents. And like I say, they're pretty tough. Pack quite a punch as well when they hit you. And of course, when you're surrounded by trees like this, they also have stealth technology. So yeah, well, I thought I heard an Ent sound. Did I hear an Ent sound? Or was it just... No, I don't think it was. I think I'm safe. Oh, by the way, Spanish moss grows like a weed. I think it actually is a weed. My botanical expertise there might be a little bit out of date, but you know what? I hate these Ents. I just know I'm going to get like about 3 at once if I just spam my dig spell into this thing. Yeah, so the Mystic Branch requires a ritual, and it also requires us to use the kettle. So I think we will probably, most likely, be covering that in the stream. I mean, I've known Ents attack me for destroying leaves. Just give you an idea of just how dangerous this can be. Especially when, like I say, you spam the dig. So yeah, we're going to need to make some mystic unguent. I thought I heard another one. Come on, stop frigging around with me, you buggers. If you're going to attack me, attack me. Stop hiding like a tree. No? No. Damn things. Anyway, yeah, so we've made some progress. We've covered some more of the magic tree. We have got a few items to show for it. We've found out what these do, by the way, and that is they tell you if there is a block underneath the block you are poking with the stick. So we do need that. We're going to need that lot. I don't think that will go in because I'm full. We're also going to need to expand our AE system. It's just not, it is not playing ball with only the one drive. With those drives in, we're going to need to stick some more of that stuff on it. So until the stream, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.